Mridanga Brahma Rupaya Lavanam Rasa Madhuri Sahasraguna Samyuktam Mridangaya Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna. So this lesson has to do with the small side of mridanga. The small side is called the Dayan side. So what we're dealing here is with the basic sounds on the Dayan side. So the first sound is called ta. And so you take the index finger and don't go like this, but keep your hands open and you strike it in the center of the black part. It shouldn't sound like this. It should sound like a high-pitched sound. So that's called ta. T-A, ta. 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 So that's ta. The next sound is called T. Now you take the three fingers beginning with the pinky, the ring, and the middle finger. And you cover on half the mridanga. Now before I move on, I forgot to say, there are two tas. The first, the one with the finger, and the whole hand. The whole hand is also called ta, as we learned in the hand practice mantras, such as Te De Ke Ta. We use the whole hand. So that's also bona fide, but in this particular lesson, we'll be doing it with the index finger. So as I said before, the next sound is T. T is almost like Te. Te, you use the whole hand like we did in the hand mantra. But this one, we use only three fingers because that allows the index fingers to be, I guess, separated, because it allows it to have more free movement when you're going to do another sound. So when you do T, you use only three fingers, and your index finger is not on the mridanga. It's kind of risen above it a little bit, whereas the three fingers are attached to it. So that sound is called T. So T. And it's a closed sound. It sounds like Te on bass. It is sound like Te, but it's different. So the next sound is Ra. You use the index finger and you kind of come down. Here's T, and then Ra comes kind of down a little bit. So the sounds we're dealing with is Ta, T, and Ra. Now the next sound, so Ra, index finger too, but it's a closed sound. That's Ta, and here's Ra, muffle it. When you hit Ta, you take it off. Don't leave it your fingers, hands close to mridanga, but you take it off. Whereas Ra, you kind of muffle it, so no sound is coming. So Ta, T, Ra. Now the next sound we're dealing with is, we're using this edge of the mridanga, and it's a higher pitched metallic sound. And it's very difficult to get, so don't worry about getting this sound immediately. Just practice it constantly. Basically, you bend your middle fingers and your ring finger, then you hit the side, the edge, and that's called knock, N-A-K, knock. So what we're dealing with is Ta, Ta, T, T, Ra, Ra, and knock. So you can hear the difference between Ta and knock. So those are the sounds on the Dayan side. So Hare Krishna.